Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat. Today we have a lot of things to do. We are going to go through this grocery haul. I'm going to share my meal plan and we're going to cook. So let's just go ahead and get started over here. As you see, my counter is packed. I got some groceries over there and I washed all my dishes. So we are set to go to have a clean kitchen to meal prep. So let's just start over here. It wouldn't be a grocery haul without my husband's burritos. He's still on his game plan for his burritos. So I got 2 packs of 16 count because he gets 24 burritos in a week. So I went ahead and grabbed those for him. Next, we have some grapes. There's 2 hauls in here. There's a small haul from Walmart and the other one's from Kroger. Kroger's really close to my house, so I just prefer going to Kroger. And then I had to go pick up my husband. And he has a huge Walmart next to his job, and the things I could not find at Kroger, I decided to go to Walmart, and I didn't quite find exactly what I was looking for, but anyways, I grabbed these grapes. I was originally looking for green grapes, but these were all they had, and Kroger didn't even have any grapes. So I decided to go ahead and just grab those because grapes are grapes that are grapes. So we grabbed these grapes. I got 3 melons. So with these melons and these grapes, we are going to be making a cantaloupe chicken salad with a yogurt dressing. So that is what those are for. Next, we have some broccoli and some cauliflower. It's just the easiest and most simple thing I can do for a side throughout the week. And it lasts well in the fridge. So that's going to be my side for dinner. Next, I went ahead and got some bay leaves and some chives for ingredients for a recipe and some celery. I got just a small pack of sliced mushrooms. I got 3 different kinds of onions. So I got the red, I got the sweet, and I got the yellow onion. I got some lime juice. I got 3 jalapenos. I got a red pepper and some frozen spinach. Okay, next we have kind of the dairy things. I went ahead and grabbed 2 packs of cheese. These are for my husband. And his meal prep, but it was 2 for $5, so I just went ahead and got 2. I got just some plain yogurt with whole milk. I got some light sour cream and some fat-free cottage cheese. I got this at Walmart, this green vegetable cream spread. I love the garden, or did I say cream vegetable? Garden vegetable. I still have some bread left over, some Ezekiel bread, so I wanted to eat that with this spread because it's so good. I got some Swiss cheese. So what we're going to be doing for for our mornings, I'm going to be making a spinach Swiss, goodness gracious, I always forget what it's called. Quiche. A spinach Swiss quiche. So we have our Swiss cheese here, we have our spinach, and you guys will see the other stuff that we got. Next, I got this creamer for my husband. He ran out and he's been loving that, so I got that for him. I got myself some almond milk. This is almond with coconut milk. Excuse me. I've been just I have been sick for about 2 days. Today I have felt better, but still not, I think I'm like at 95%. Then I got some sugar-free chocolate chips. So what we're going to be doing with this almond milk and coconut milk is that I'm going to be making a protein shake throughout the week. So I'm going to be using this, my protein of choice, and ice, and a little bit of PB butter to make my smoothies. So that's what that's for. Next, I got some sugar-free chocolate chips. This, we're going to be making some protein cookies. So that's what those are for. I got some whipping cream from Walmart because I remembered that one of my friends, she makes baked apples with a little bit of cinnamon, and she pairs them up with whipping cream as a snack. And I thought, oh my gosh, that'd be so good. That's such a good idea. So I got this, and then when I was driving back home, I thought, I didn't pick up any apples. So now I'm with this without any apples. Anyways, okay. Next, I picked up some refrigerated pie crust. This is going to be for that quiche. I got some light red kidney beans. I like the dark, but Kroger today, friends, was so hectic and they didn't have anything on their shelves and they were short-staffed that I just picked what I could, and I said, you know what, this is good enough. So I picked up 2 of these. I got some tomato paste because we are going to be making a hearty turkey chili. That's going to be for one of our lunches. Next, I got just some canned beans for my husband's burritos, some old-fashioned oats. I need that for another recipe we're about to do. Some marinara sauce. So the mushrooms are going to be for a Italian mushroom meatloaf. That is what we're going to be having for dinner with our side of roasted cauliflower and broccoli. I got my husband's chili for his burritos. I got some mayo, olive oil. Want to try this out. I need some more mayo for the recipe, so I just picked up a large one. Next, I got some flax seeds because the meatloaf recipe called for some flax seeds. I've never tried these, but I just got the smallest one. And then at Walmart, I picked this up because I did not have a pie, what is this called? A pie glass? And at Walmart, I also got this BCCAA. We like this, to drink this to help with recovery and not to be so sore. My husband ran out of coffee, picked him up some of his Dunkin' coffee. We got some V8 low sodium vegetable juice, and this is going to be for our hearty chicken, along with this beef broth with less sodium. Okay, now to the meat of things. We got here my husband's pork for his pork chili burritos. I just needed 1 pack of chicken, but it says buy one, get one free, so I just picked up 2. So this is going to be for that cantaloupe chicken salad, which I think is going to be so good. Next, we just got this ground turkey. This ground turkey and this Italian sausage is going to be for our hearty turkey chili. So that's what these are for. I got the lean, so remember we need the lean amount. This is 90%. And then I got the lean ground beef here, 93 for our Italian mushroom meatloaf. So in total, I was over about $30. So I came at $180 for all of this. But this is going to be feeding us for 3 meals a day. So it is going to be pretty good. So let's go ahead and let's just get started doing what we got to do. You know it's about to get real when Cat's got the apron on. Okay, after seeing all the groceries, I felt really overwhelmed, so I just had to sit back. If you're trying to meal prep and stuff like that, you feel overwhelmed, don't worry. Just feel confident in yourself. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, so what I'm going to start off is I'm going to be cutting all the veggies first. And we got a lot of veggies. We got our broccoli, we got our cauliflower, we got all those onions, jalapenos, we got the chives, all those things. I'm going to go ahead and cut those up and separate them in their own bowls so it could be easier when putting ingredients together. So let's go ahead and do that. So one thing that is super simple to make is just roasted cauliflower and broccoli. We're actually going, I already washed this. Since I like trimming it off a little bit, since this is so easy to make, we're just going to go ahead and get this ready and done while we chop up our other veggies. So I just washed them. I'm just going to cut them, trim them up a little bit, and I just have them over here in this pan. What we are going to do is after we get all this broccoli trimmed down, we are just going to be adding a little bit of olive oil and salt, and pepper. And that's really it. Just put it in the oven and it will be ready to go for you for an easy, simple side for the weekend, for every meal of the week. And it refrigerates pretty well. You just got to make sure that you're eating it right, because it'll probably last about 6 days, so it'll probably get you through Saturday. But if you're not eating it and you're just letting it sit in the fridge for a while, you don't want bad broccoli in your fridge. I forgot to mention that you could also add some minced garlic just like over the top. And again, I'm not, I don't go to culinary school, things like that. So ideally, you could just go ahead and mix this all together like in a big bowl and make sure that the garlic went evenly on everything. But I got so much stuff I gotta do that I just don't. I'm just going to let it be. Just gonna run my spoon around here. Alright, perfect. Now we are going to put this in the oven for about 15 minutes or so. Really depends on your oven and how you want your broccoli. As soon as you see it just kind of a little golden here at the tips, at the tops, I think it's good. Put a fork in it, see if it's soft enough for you, and then it's just ready to go. Next, I'm going to be cutting this pepper. I just have a towel underneath my cutting board because my counter is super wet, just because I'm here cutting. I have the cutting space, the cooking space, the counter space right next to my sink. So, as I was washing veggies and things like that, my counter just got a little wet, so just trying to make things just a little neater. But this is going to be for our chili. Okay, now that this is done, we are just going to put this in its own small bowl, put it aside, and now we're going to be cutting our onions. Now for the onions, I'm just going to cut them in half because I do have this cutter that helps with this onion, cutting the onions. But I'm just going to cut off just the ends and just cut the onion into smaller pieces, but because with this cutting device, it really does not like very, very large items when being placed in it. So that is just what we're going to do. Then I'll get that out and it'll make this cutting process much faster. Okay, so we're almost done with all our veggies. What we need to do is we need to do the celery and jalapenos and the cucumber. And oh my goodness, I almost forgot. We have a lot of stuff to do. Basically, the fruit. We got to do the cantaloupe and the grapes because those need to be halved. So let's put this aside and let's get ready to chop up all the rest of our fruit. So at this point, I'm running out of counter space. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to combine all the veggies that I know go together. So these cucumbers are going to go together with these grapes we're about to have. So I'm going to put them into the same container. Then I'm going to put all the chili vegetables all together in the same container to save up space. Okay, I think we're good on these grapes. I think that's plenty. What this salad is going to be for, it's going to be for my second lunch. So basically, I'll eat chili for lunch around 11, and I usually get hungry right before a workout, and I just wanted something that had protein, something light to have before I go work out. So, yeah. Friends, I have already tried some of this melon. I know. I'm not sure if you're a fruit person. I'm a big fruit person. But this melon, oh my goodness. And, you know, sometimes people make a big thing about red grapes versus green grapes. This recipe did call for green grapes. I'm not sure if it's because, pretty sure it's because it's easier to digest and probably healthier. But honestly, if you're eating fruit in your vegetables, it's healthy. So I know I'm going to be enjoying this melon, this cantaloupe chicken recipe, because let me tell you, it smells, and this melon tastes delicious. Okay, so here we have almost all of our salad ready. We just still need to do all the meat, the chicken, and then our dressing. But that is it. Oh, excuse me. No, yeah, that is pretty much it for our veggies. So we're just gonna put this aside. Now we're gonna start cooking our meat. The broccoli is ready. Here we go. That's how the broccoli turned out. We're just gonna put it here for a bit while we cook our meat. We'll let this set and cool down so we can put it away. So my kitchen is a hot mess, usually is, when I'm meal prepping. I got all the cut veggies over there, and right now we're just cooking our chicken. As you guys saw in the grocery haul, I already got my chicken diced. I bought it diced. Luckily, I was able to find it that way. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. Just wanted to show you guys that, because as soon as this gets done, we are going to combine it with our cantaloupe salad. Alright, so we got our chicken cooked. We have all our stuff ready for our salad. Now I'm just going to mix this right here. This is chives with lime juice, with yogurt, and some of the mayonnaise from my grocery haul. So just refer back to that. We're gonna mix all of this together. Okay. And we are going to put into our chicken to the best of our ability. And then mix in our fruit. Okay. Now I'm probably going to have to use my hands. I'm going to wash my hands just to make sure I don't have any jalapeno on here. Okay. All right. Let's check this out. And the directions said to just mix in lightly. So that's what I'm trying to do. Just trying to get all the chicken nice and mixed. Okay, all right. Now we are just going to refrigerate this. And I have never tried this myself. This is the first time me trying it. I'm trying to venture into new things. So I'm just going to try this cantaloupe right here. Let's see what it's all about. Wow. Wow, really, really good. Wow. That's so good. Okay. We're going to put this in the fridge and we'll get started with the rest of our things. Okay, so we're just going to put a little bit of olive oil in here, and we are going to just open these up. These are our turkey, ground turkey. Just going to put these in here. I don't know where my scissors are, but we have 2 pounds of this. Okay, I found my scissors. There we go. So put that in there, and then we are going to be combining that with our peppers, onions, and celery. So let's take that to the stove. While our turkey is finishing cooking, we are going to put together the rest of the ingredients that are going to be dropped into here. Alright friends, so we have already mixed everything in here. What is in here, you may ask? We have our kidney beans. They're rinsed and drained before we put them in here. Our 34 ounces of reduced sodium V8 juice, the reduced sodium beef broth, the tomato paste, 3 teaspoons of the ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of crushed red peppers, and I need to put the 2 bay leaves in there and some garlic. So, let me just get the bay leaves that I have right over here. Oops! That I may or may have not just dropped. May or have not just dropped. Okay, put 1, 2 of those in there. And then some garlic. Oh! Goodness gracious, bay leaves. As soon as it's like they were waiting for me to open the package so they could escape. Okay. Alright, just gonna mix this together. Alright. Okay. Now, just like with any other chili, we're going to put this in here and just let that come to a boil and then let it simmer. And we will have ourselves our hearty chili. Our hearty turkey chili. Alright, perfect. That looks super yummy. Let's bring this to the stove. Something new. Okay, so I got these. These are refrigerated pie crust. There's 2. They have 100 calories per serving. It's the first time I've ever done something like this. Okay. So we are to, I already washed my pan, my pie pan. Just gonna make sure it's dry. Okay. Alright, we are to slowly, per directions, slowly put this on here. Okay. This is weird. As I've mentioned, I've never done something like this. Okay. slowly roll this out. I'm super nervous. Okay. Slowly. I feel like SpongeBob. Patrick. The lid. The lid. The lid. Okay, just slowly roll it out. I might have it too far on the edge. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Okay. Looks like I'm doing it, friends. It looks like I'm doing it. Oh my goodness, can I be doing it? Oh my gosh, I did it. Okay, wow. This is like, you might say, Kat, yeah, I do this all the time. I know, right? This is new to me. Okay, I'm just going to flatten this, press it into my pan, or my pie plate, whatever they call this thing. Okay, we're gonna do this. Wow. If you didn't know me, you think I know what I was doing. Okay. There we go. Let's make sure it's all pressed down. Per directions. That's what the directions said. Okay, now let's look at the recipe. Okay, I'm not sure what level quiche is for cooking, but I mean, I'm at like level 1, guys. Okay, no, I'll give myself a little more credit. I'm like at level 3. So I'm not sure if I'm ready for this, but it says to kind of just line this up with foil. So that's what I'm going to do. And to bake this for 8 minutes at 450, take this foil off, bake it for another 5 minutes, and then we'll put the stuff that's going in it, and then bake it for 45 minutes. So I'm gonna put this in the oven, and then once I'm done with those 2 steps, we'll see what it looks like. Okay. With that, we have to, I already thawed that spinach. Sorry guys, I'm over here getting ready to drain the spinach. We are going to, directions call to go ahead and open this. Great, now where's some scissors? Okay. We're going to open this, or we're going to drain it. And, whoa, we are to paper dry this. So, that's very interesting. So here's that. How long is this going to take? Okay. Alright, guess I'll be here for several hours. Talk to you guys here in a bit. Okay, friends, thought we should open this together. Okay. Oh! Okay. So this is what the pie looks like so far. Look what happened here. Not really sure if maybe when I put it in, I accidentally tore it up a little bit. But anyways, this is what the pie looks like as of now. Still had to put it in for another 5 minutes. Really sad about this one piece, but it's okay. It'll be okay. Can't be all perfect, Kat. Okay, awesome. Let's put this back in. And in the meantime, what we are going to do is these peppers and these onions, we're just going to put in this pan, and we're going to cook that up so we can put that with eggs and stuff in here. So be back just in a bit. Okay, friends, this is how our pie is looking so far. I don't know how to get this in and out of the oven. I think I should have put this like on another thing. And also I'm not sure why. Maybe it just needs to cool down a bit. Because look, now I like just ruined it. We'll let this cool down for a bit. And we are going to go ahead and do the mixture that should go on the top. I'll look in the ingredients and see what I'm doing wrong in the directions to see what I'm doing wrong with this. This is my first time doing this. I told you guys I was only a level 1. I bumped myself up to a level 3, but I knew I was at level 1. Okay, anyways, let's do the rest of the stuff. We're back. You see how it's going. I think that the recipe thought I was like a higher leveled cook, and that I was gonna get a better quality crust, right? Pie crust. They did not know I was just gonna go get the cheapest thing I could find. So what I'm going to do is, I think on the directions for this, right, not the recipe, it says to just cook it with the stuff. So good thing there's 2. I'm just going to go ahead and not follow that step of the recipe. Just go ahead and put the ingredients on top of the raw one and let them all cook together. So I'm gonna put this away and then we'll get our quiche situated. Alright, friends, take 2. I really hope this turns out really well because all the ingredients look so good. Okay. Alright, just going to put this over slowly, slowly, slowly. No, Sam. My dog, she's trying to get into the trash. She's trying to get that quiche number 1. R.I.P. quiche number 1. I mean, if you had super long nails, I have no idea how you would do this. You would probably just rip right through this pastry. Okay, there we go. You can do it, pastry. You can do it, pie. Come on. Okay. All right. We need to press firmly. That's what the directions say. Press firmly into the bottom. This looks all catawampus to me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I wonder if you would trim this, like just like a little bit. Maybe. Okay. Just so it looks a little better. Look at me trying to make it look pretty when I can't even cook the crust. Okay. All right. Okay. So now that we got that done, we are going to be putting our veggies in here. So this is our veggies. Jalapenos was not part of the recipe, but I like some spice, and I thought this is going to be accompanied with some sour cream on top, and I thought these cookbooks have no spice in them, no heat. What is up with that? Okay, so here we go. And I might have put way more veg than I was anticipating, but that's okay. This vegetables right here, whatever's left over will go good in case, you know, during the weekend I want to make myself an omelet or I want to make myself something different. Would go super well. Okay. Oh my gosh, it looks like I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's go ahead and mix this together. So this is our egg whites, our cottage cheese, our our Swiss cheese, oregano, parsley, salt, pepper, and we're just going to put this right over the top. Okay, as I was walking away, I noticed that I did need to use all of the vegetables because it was laying way too low. Okay, anyways, we're going to pour this over the top. Okay. OMG, this is like overflowing. Okay. What did I get myself into, friends? How am I going to put this into the oven? It looks good though. Okay. Just gonna be scooching stuff over here, scooching stuff over here. Scoochy, scoochy. Scoochy. Scoochy cottage cheese. Okay. Alright. I had to show you, friends, that I was indeed able to get this into my oven without making a mess. Okay, maybe I am at a level 3. So, friends, we're almost done with our meal prep. This is how my quiche came out. I should have known that the time on this should have been just a little bit shorter than the recipe, because remember the crust. But I tried the top a little bit, like there's little pieces. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. The flavors of everything, the onion, the spinach, the jalapeno, this is going to be delicious. So, as you see some crumbs, this is my first ever quiche. I'm pretty darn proud of myself because it looks wonderful to me. And I know it tastes delicious because I already tasted some of it at the top. I can't wait to have this for breakfast, and this will be accompanied with sour cream on top. And then our chili is over here. It's done. Just need to take the bay leaves out of here. And I tasted it, and it also tastes delicious. So I need to clean up my countertop because, I mean, look. And then we are going to make our meatloaf. My friend Marlene is coming on the live like in 30 minutes, so we need to get this meatloaf in the oven. Okay, so what do we have here? We have half a cup of old-fashioned oats, half a cup of chopped onion, a fourth cup of ground flax seeds, a half teaspoon of pepper, a fourth pound of fresh mushrooms chopped, and 1 egg. And the egg is in here. It's at the very bottom. So we're just gonna mix all this stuff up. Maybe I should have chopped the mushroom a little better. Who knows? Okay, so here I am trying to chop it as I'm stirring this. Okay, so we got everything in here. Next, we are going to we're going to crumble in the turkey and then the beef. So let's go ahead and do that. Here goes the beef. Okay. Just mix this in here. Now let me get the turkey links out of the Italian sausage links, out of their casings, and then crumble that in here. Okay. And this is Italian sausage. I chose to get the hot. I know, Kat, why do you want a hot meatloaf? I don't know, I just want something a little more spicy, just a little more flavor. Okay, put all that in there. I'm just gonna go ahead and just put that in here with all this other stuff. Guys, I've tried to make regular meatloaf and it did not work out for me, so let's hope this works out. I don't know what I did wrong the last time, but it just did not happen for me. Okay, so looks like this is gonna make a big meatloaf. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to shape it into a meatloaf. And we are going to put it in a baking dish. and bake for 50 minutes at 350, and then for an hour, and then we're gonna put marinara sauce on top, and then it should be ready. Okay, what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to shape this into here. I did the measurements, so let's see. How do we do this? I'm just going to put everything in here first. How about that? Okay. All right. Okay, this is so weird to me. Okay. I'm assuming I'm supposed to put like my hands in here and do stuff, or I can just do this. I don't know. This seems to make more sense to me. Just squish all of this like this. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, 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 squish. Squish. Squish, squish. Okay. I don't remember what I did last time I did the meatloaf. The regular meatloaf. I don't remember doing any of this though. Okay. Now we are going to transfer it to here. Into here. I did do the measurements of this too. My husband did have a gift card. They gave him to his job, and he got me new. Stop, Sam. My dog's over there trying to get into the trash. My goodness, these dogs. New baking set. Like these things. So, pretty excited about that as my cooking adventures continue on throughout the year. Okay. So, now that that's there, let's see how we're going to transfer it. I'm assuming just flop it over. My goodness. Anyone who's done meatloaf or probably like cat, it's not that hard. I know. Why am I making this so hard? It feels so hard. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Is it going to come out like a meatloaf? Oh my gosh, it came out like a meatloaf. Oh my gosh, this has never happened to me. Okay. Oh, and of course I forgot to preheat my oven. Okay, I'm going to preheat my oven. Hopefully this stays intact. And we'll put it in. Woohoo! Okay, friends, sorry. I'm just so excited about this meatloaf. I can't believe it actually looks like a meatloaf. Okay, I got my oven preheated. I'm going to put this in the oven finally. Alright, friends, I don't know if you can tell by the video, but I'm losing daylight. So this is what it's looking like so far. I'm not sure if this is what meatloaf looks like, to be honest. Okay, but anyways, I've never made meatloaf, and I need to open this. Okay, so around the edges, obviously, some of it's like just like a little burnt. Let's see, just like the sauce and everything coming off of the meat. But looks fine. I'm going to go ahead and we are going to put a cup of marinara sauce on it. Oops. I poured more than a cup. Okay. And it just says to just put on top. And we got to cook this again. So, okay. As I mentioned, I've never done meatloaf. So, I have no idea. And especially this meatloaf before. But, anyways. We will see. We will see what it tastes like. Okay. Oh, I still had a little bit left on here. But I covered it, like, perfectly. So this is marinara sauce. Not sure if I said that already. Okay. We're going to put this back in the oven, and I'll see you once it's done. Okay, friends. As I mentioned, before we lose daylight. Okay, what do we got going on? So we did our spinach Swiss, oh, why can't I remember this? Quiche. And that's what we're going to have for breakfast this week. I'm going to cut it into the serving sizes, which we'll get into here shortly. And it's going to be topped with some sour cream. Next, we're going to do for lunch, we're going to do the Hearty turkey chili. And then for dinner, this Italian mushroom meatloaf with the roasted broccoli and cauliflower. Keep saying cauliflower. Then for snacks or the midday lunch, right, before my workout, this cantaloupe chicken salad. Sorry about that, my dogs are all over the place. I also still need to make a batch of cookies. I usually make my husband's meal prep on Sunday, which I'll probably do because I'm almost maxed out with friends today. I still have to clean my kitchen. I have a lot of dishes to wash. So that will continue into the week. I just wrote myself some little notes here, like how was each meal, how did the meals do in the fridge / freezer for next week or for the future, so I kind of know, and what could be better or modified. Oh my goodness, my dogs. And then for next weekend, I went ahead and kind of started thinking about what I can have, because this meal prep is probably only going to make it till Friday or Saturday morning. So protein pancakes, a veggie pizza, and salmon. I still have salmon and I have frozen veggies, so I can eat that. And then for snacks, protein cookies and an apple. Also, I still have some Ezekiel bread, so I can do the Ezekiel bread with some of that spread that I got from my grocery haul. The garden spread. Also some salmon and veggies for dinner, taco salad, avocado toast with eggs for Sunday. Okay, so let's look at this other stuff. So if you guys want more in-depth meal planning video, let me know. I'll probably have to be separate from something like this just because it kind of takes a while. But here I put my grocery list down and I put, ideally I wanted to compare it to another store, but I didn't have the time and I was kind of sick this week. So I just went to the place that was closest to my home. But I went ahead and wrote what everything was going to be. And I already knew that I was going to be over budget by $11, but I was actually a little bit more over budget, but I already kind of had an idea. I did want to get crisp apples, but I forgot crisp apples. Things that I forgot were crisp apples and turkey bacon. But other than that, okay, so let's go into depth into our recipes. So the Hearty turkey chili. This has 29 grams of protein, really good, 10 grams of fat, 31 grams of carbs. Total calories for a serving is 329, which is really good. It's going to give me 8 servings, so that's going to get me really, it's going to get me through the week. Now the spinach Swiss quiche. This probably has a little bit less grams of protein because remember we forgot the turkey bacon, but approximately probably more like 12 grams of protein, 12 grams of fat, 26 grams of carbs, and 278 calories per serving. That's pretty good. It gives me 6 servings, so will last through Saturday. Then our cantaloupe chicken salad. We got 24 grams of protein, which is really good, 11 grams of fat, 24 grams of carbs, and that's going to give me 5 servings. So that's going to get me through Friday. 290 calories, really good, and I already tasted that, and it tasted delicious. And last but not least, we got our Italian mushroom meatloaf. Here we got 28 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat, 18 grams of carbs, 308 calories per serving. 8 servings is going to get me through the weekend. So I'm just going to pop up here what my week is going to look like. I do track my meals, so you see that I did not just go through or just picked recipes just because I wanted to pick recipes. I really did my research and try to make sure that the meals I was choosing was going to meet me pretty close to my calorie goals, my protein goals, carbs, all my macro goals, right? They're going to fit within my macros for the week. So that is why if you want something that's more in depth, it's going to be in a separate video because it's not difficult, but it is more tedious, right? To find out what are your macros, what are the meals that are going to fit within those macros, and make your meal plan off of that. It's easier when you just do, chicken rice, things like that. But if you want to do something more like this, it is possible, but it just takes more work on your end to do the research and to do the tedious part, right? To see, well, what can I substitute with this meat, or I am over my carbs, and all of that can be very confusing for someone who has no idea or has never stepped into tracking food before, right? So that's why it's so much easier just to do chicken rice and then you just get over it. But I'm really trying to take it to the next level and to know how to make other meals that I know will fit my macros, that are meals that, look like everyday meals, just like this chili, just like the meatloaf. So anyways, okay. So all that we have left to do is to wait for this meatloaf to get out. 13 minutes. So I'll see you guys here shortly. Friends, as you see, it's dark outside. We started this around 10:48, and it's now 5:45. It's been quite a day. It's not for the lighthearted or what to say, weak-minded, weak-hearted. But anyways, do you guys want to see what my kitchen looks like after it's all said and done? Let me turn you guys around. Ta-da! It's actually clean. I actually got the motivation to clean it. And as you see over there, if you're married to a planner or to someone who crafts, we have paper and planners and stuff everywhere. But anyways, okay. So here we have our chili. We are going to be transferring this so it can go into the fridge. We got our first ever Swiss cheese quiche here. I did transfer the cantaloupe chicken salad with yogurt into this bag. So this is going to go into the fridge. I'm going to be cutting this up and putting this in the freezer. Then we're going to be transferring this to these. And this is our meatloaf. I'm going to be cutting it and putting it in this container. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, I'm going to do that and show you guys what that looks like. So as I'm cutting it up, look at that. That looks really, really, really good. Wow. Wow. Pretty proud of myself, I got to say. I'm trying to get it to fit into the container, but this is what it looks like. My dog is crying. But I just licked my fingers. It's so good, friends. I went ahead and cut the quiche into 6 pieces using the pizza cutter. Let's see how this looks like in a bag or in a container. This is 1 quiche. Now just 5 more to go. This is what another one looks like. And then there was 1. Alright, so here we go. I decided that I'm going to freeze half of the quiche just to make sure that it doesn't go bad on me. I don't know how this frozen spinach is going to be doing for like a couple of days, you know what I mean? So I'm going to freeze half. I got my chili, my turkey chili transferred. I cut up and have transferred my meatloaf. I have some of the quiche in here. It's already cut up in the serving size. This will be served with sour cream, remember? And then we have our chicken cantaloupe salad with yogurt dressing. And then our side of broccoli and cauliflower that we're going to accompany with our meatloaf for our dinners. So that is it, friends. I hope that you guys enjoyed spending your time with me. I am already thinking about ideas for next week. Let me know what looked the best to you, something that you might try, or what you thought would be the tastiest for this week. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Can I be around you for motivation?